All right, so we have everyone here. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and share the screen and get my Canva pulled up here. So we can start because this is going to be a crash course, very fast, short version of my Let's Get Down and Dirty mini workshop today. So we are going to learn how to network today and start utilizing it today, not next year. We want to start immediately and use it to grow your business stronger if you're just beginning your business, whatever it may be. So here we go. Building a deep and effective network is crucial for business success. If you have questions, please just ask because this is a workshop for you to learn. So we always have to start with the foundation, with your feet down on the ground, and then we climb. So the first thing we're going to do is make connections. Then we're going to utilize those connections to network. Then we will use the networking connections to collaborate. Don't skip the pattern because when you do, it's like skipping the eggs in a cake batter. It's not going to rise as well as it should, as fast as it should, when it should, okay? It may work, but not as sufficient. All right, so the first thing, and I want you to start now with your list. The first thing is defining your purpose and goals. So today I would like for you to write down one short-term goal that you have this month, maybe before the year ends. Clarify the purpose of your networking efforts. If you don't know why you're doing something, then you don't have that purpose built in. It's not as powerful. If I know that I want to book 5 appointments this week before Friday, then I know I want to book my appointments and my goals are this week before Friday. What are you looking for? Are you looking for clients? Are you looking for collaborators? Are you looking for mentors, industry insights? One term, I just want you to think about one purpose and goal right now, short term. So what are you looking for? So Dar, tell me, what are you looking for? What is the purpose and what is the goal?
Um, the purpose is to have a successful business,
Okay.
which I
But
believe it already.
that's not truly the purpose. The purpose is, how are you going to do it? Are you going to do it by getting new clients, collaborators, mentor? So with you, Dar, I would think it would be orders or clients would
Okay.
be your purpose. Now, what is your goal and when is it set for? And then we're going to go to Jen. So Jen, start thinking about your answers. All right, Dar.
Okay. Mine is to be more efficient in getting projects done and out.
Okay, so that's not truly a short-term goal. So I'm not picking on you, Dar. I just wanted to
No, I know, I
time.
know.
I
It's
want to
all
help
good.
you. All right.
It's all good.
Okay, good. So your purpose is to get more customer or clients. Then you want to set a goal date, like how many people do you want to talk to make your goal? So how many people do you want to talk to by when? So you're not taking any more Christmas orders. So
No,
your next orders would be like February, you want to build towards
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. So how many card orders do you want to sell between now and Valentine's Day? I want you to think about that.
Is it possible to come up with a number for that without having a goal first?
Well, we're making your goal. Your
Okay.
goal is to create a certain amount of cards by Valentine's Day. Get it? No, let me back up. To get orders for your Valentine's Day cards. Now we're making your goal. How many do you want to sell? 20 cards, 30 cards, and don't set it too high because you want to make your goal if any way possible.
Yeah, right. I just I didn't want to be I don't want to be too overwhelming.
Right. So how many cards do you think you want to sell orders right now for Valentine's Day?
Okay, so how many months are left? There's 3 months left before Valentine's Day?
Not really, because you still have Christmas cards to get out, right?
Right.
So you really, then you better start thinking about probably you're going to have maybe 6 weeks. No, 4
I'm
weeks.
going to say I'm going to say make 5 cards a day for Valentine's Day. That should be
But you
realistic.
probably won't start them until the week of Christmas, correct? Since you have Christmas cards. So 5 a day. So let's say 20 cards for Valentine's Day. Okay.
Sounds
so your
good.
purpose is to get to sell cards, and your goal is 20, and your goal date is by Valentine's Day. Jen, we're going to go to you, and then we're going to go to Tamra. Jen, what are you looking for?
$5 million.
Okay.
Wow.
They laugh, but yeah, that's so $5 million to close on our Dallas property before Christmas.
Awesome. Okay.
Wow, that is
awesome. Okay, so how many people, this would be, I think, would go with your purpose and goal, is how many people do you think you're going to have to talk to get that $5 million, Jim, between now and Christmas?
I'll have to talk to, I'm guessing, about 50.
Okay.
And half of them, of the 50, half of them will commit.
Okay. So your goal is 50 people by December 23rd, whatever that day is that you want to close on. So do you have any of the 5 million, or are you working on all of the 5 million?
No, I have some of the 5 million. I just need the rest.
Perfect. Okay. So that is so you have a clear what you're going to do. So now I need you to break it down even farther, Jen, is how many people are you going to talk to per day to get that 50? Okay, so I need you to break it down a little bit farther. Now, Tamra, who are you looking for? Unmute, and then we're going to go to Heather. Tamra.
Clients and more clients.
Okay, clients. So now you've got to finish your purpose and goals by how many clients do you want to get from now till, let's say, the end of the year? How many new clients do you want to get?
Okay, so if I was going to say 2 a week, 3 a week, 3, 6, 9, 9.
9. Okay, so that is, write that down. 9 clients by December 31st. Now, how many people do you think you're going to have to talk to get those 9 clients? And then, Tamra, while I go to Heather in a minute, I want you to think about how many clients you will have to talk to per day, how many clients you'll have to talk to overall, and then each day. Because you want to keep breaking it down. Heather, who are you looking for? And then we'll go to Abby.
I am looking for 50 IGO customers. So that is for my free travel platform by December 25th.
By December 25th. Okay, so is that people that's going to buy travel or just sign up?
Sign up.
Okay, so 50. Who on this platform right now has not signed up for Heather's free membership? All right, so Jen and Tamara, you need to go to her site. She's going to put that link in the chat. And then I want you two to go sign up. Then she'll only need 48. Okay. Dar and Abby, have you already signed up for her free travel? Shake your head yes or no, please.
Not sure.
Okay. So you check out the link as well and see if you can sign up, and then we'll get Abby to do the same. I've already signed up, but let's help her make her 50 before December 23rd. Now, Heather, to get 50 people, I want you to think how many people you need to talk to from now till then, a big number. And then to get 50, how many people do you think you'll have to talk to? 100, 150, how many?
I would say 100.
Okay, so now write down your 100, and now break it down per week, and then break it down per day. Then you have your solution. If you say 5 a day and you don't talk to 5 a day, you don't talk to anyone today about it, then you have to do 10 tomorrow. I'm just giving you an example. Okay. Now it looks like Abby's talking, so we will go back to Abby. We are recording this, so she can also go back. And I want everyone to tell Heather happy birthday, because today is her 21st birthday. Woo-hoo!
Happy birthday, Heather. I
Happy
can't believe you're
birthday
only
to
21. What?
Yes,
Right? Happy birthday. You should be
Happy
drinking while
birthday
we're,
to you.
that's right. That's right. Okay. Now, we've already started defining some of your purpose, what you are looking for. We've already defined that. So you want to try to have 5 defined goals at a time, but today we're only going to talk about 1. Okay. Now, Dar said, because now we have our why. Why, Dar? Why do you want to sell how many cards? 20? Was it 20 by
Why?
Valentine's Day? You wrote it down.
Okay, so I'm sorry, please repeat the question.
Why? I think you said earlier you were going to sell 20 cards by February 14th, correct?
Yeah, so that's 5 cards per day.
Okay. Why do you want to do that? Everyone start writing down their why.
To reach as many people as possible to make the sale, in order to find the need to and the why to create them.
Okay, so why do you want to create the cards 20 by Valentine's Day, Dar?
Oh, to get them mailed out on time. I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
how about,
man.
that's not a why. Why do you want to do it? Because you love making cards?
Passionate about cards.
Okay, number 1, put on your list. You love making cards. Okay, now every one of you should have your first why. Dar, why do you enjoy making cards?
Because I have been making cards for 13 years.
But that's not why you like making cards. Is it because you like to be an artist?
I love being an artist, yes, and I love
Okay.
making people feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Okay, so that's 3 right there. You just did. So write down
Oh,
your
wow.
first 3, because you said you enjoy it. You said you like being an artist, and you like making people feel good. Number 4, why do you like making people feel good, being an artist, and making your cards, Dar?
Because it makes me feel good.
Okay, number 4. Now this is the biggest one. Number 5, Dar, why do you make cards? I'm picking on Dar,
Because
she
it's my
thinks, but I'm not.
passion.
No,
It's my passion.
so that
Oh.
you can help make money for your household. You have
Okay,
to
what
enjoy
was-
your job, but we do it to make money. I love doing this job.
Okay, well,
I
I'm
love it, but I
Yeah, I
want to
love
make
it.
money. I have to keep the lights on.
Yes,
So number 5 is going to be make money. All
I
right.
didn't get, I'm sorry, I didn't get the first 4 written down.
Okay. Number 1 is you enjoy making cards.
Okay, got it.
Number 2, you like being an artist. Number
Okay.
3, it makes you feel warm and fuzzy. It makes them feel good, makes them feel good and warm and fuzzy. And number 4,
Yep.
it makes you feel great. And number 5 is making money,
Got it.
creating income. Jen, let's go over your 5. What's your number 1? Why?
To build my portfolio,
Number 2,
build legacy wealth for others,
3,
build legacy wealth for myself and my family.
and number which one are we on? 4 or 5?
4.
4.
4 is retire my husband.
5.
Help others who need housing assistance.
Okay. So she has in there about making money. She just worded it differently because she wants to leave a legacy for her family, for her children. She wants to build a business, a legacy for herself, retire her husband. That is money. She needs that money in there to do that. Very good. So you have your 5 written down. Tamra, word to you. What is your number 1 why?
My number 1 why is to help others, not
Okay.
to be like, not to have a life like I've had.
Okay,
To be
number
an easier
2.
life.
Number 2.
To help fellow soldiers that
Number
are going to
3.
struggle.
Yes, number 3.
Build a legacy for my grandkids.
Okay, number 4.
Wait, I back up. Okay, number 3 would be to help me make money.
Okay.
Number 4 is to build my legacy, and number 5 for my grandkids, and then number 5 would be just so I can help my children when I'm gone.
Okay, very good. See, so she enjoys it, but she needs to make the money as well. Heather, your number 1 why?
My number 1 is to help nourish children in need and stop human trafficking. So as soon as you register, it's a free link, but when you register, you can help nourish a child in need and stop human trafficking. So that to me is huge.
Yes. Number
So
2.
it's a win-win for everyone, right?
Yes.
Number 2, it makes me happy when I help others save on their travel costs.
Okay.
So
3.
they can afford. It helps me make money when you save.
4.
Help people have dream vacations sooner,
Yes. 5.
and that I can travel more.
Perfect. Abby, are you with us yet? Just shake your head yes or no. I can't hear you. You're muted. Do you have your mic on maybe? Okay. All right. So hook up your mic or take it off or whatever, and we'll come back. Oh, there you are. Were you able to get your whys down or no? Okay.
No,
It's
because of
okay.
an important incoming call. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
All right. That's okay. It'll be recorded and we'll get it to you. Okay. Perfect. All right. So do you understand what we did? Do we have any questions so far? Why we did it or how this helps you? Yes? No? Okay. So we're going to go on. We're going to move on. Defining your purpose and goals is what we've been doing. Setting specific measurable goals for your networking activities. You have your goal, what you will do to achieve your goal. We already talked about this, but I want to magnify it for you. How many are you going to talk to on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you work Saturday and Sundays, whatever days. You choose how many people are you going to connect to. You have those goals now, right? Shake your head yes if you have them. Everyone should have them except for Abby. Okay, perfect. Now, when we go to this one, again, determining the key of who, we've done that. Individuals, groups, organizations you want to connect with. So this is where connections is imperative. So you see, I have the big Google Calendar in the cloud there. So pull up your Google Calendar, please, because we're going to be looking at that at the same time as we're going over this. The first 5 people on your Google Calendar from today or yesterday, I want you to look at your calendar for today that's already happened and yesterday. Are there 5 people on your calendar, shake your heads, yes or no, that you talked to today or yesterday? Anyone? Tamara, didn't you talk to like Sherry yesterday?
I did talk to Sherry. I had a yeah, we
Okay,
talked for
so
like
you
an
did
hour.
talk to someone yesterday then.
Yes, I did. And
Okay,
then
so
I
I
also
want you
talked
to
to,
write down 5 people, your top 5 people that you talked to either today or yesterday. If go back another day if you need to, go back another day if you need to. But again, this is what I want you to vision is why haven't you already talked to someone today or yesterday or the day before? How are you going to talk to 10 people every day if you need to do that for your goal, if you haven't talked to 10 people all week? See what I'm saying? It's a mind thing. You got to think about it, mindset it. So let's say I'm going to use, because I've used Dar so many times, I'm going to use Jen for an example. Let's say Jen went to a meeting this morning, a virtual, some kind of training, and there was 100 people in the room. Now, she hasn't talked to those 100 people. I get that, Jen. But now there's 100 people, you have seen their faces, and some of them you have heard talk. You can put those down as your 5. See what I'm saying? Because they are prospects. You have their name. If they're on there, that platform in the chat is probably their email addresses, their phone number, some way of reaching them. Okay. Now, so write down your 5 right now that you can contact. Now, Jen's is going to look a little bit different than Dar because, and let me say this appropriately, I want you to write down the 5 people that come to mind that need your product, need your services. Okay, now I'm going to very gently say this. Can those 5 people afford your services? Jen is a little different. She's looking for $5 million. She's not going to reach out to someone that possibly cannot, that she knows cannot afford to invest right now. You know, she's going to be looking for other investors. She's going to be looking for people that are bankers, realtors, maybe people like that, because they're higher income people. They know a lot of higher income people. I don't know if this real estate company is in your area. Jen, I think it is because I know that you go to Houston a lot. But like if you go to a RE/MAX agent and you talk to them and they can't invest or don't want to invest, guess what? All those agents that she knows, all of those closing people, mortgage people, title people, attorneys that she knows, she might can connect Jen to. Does that make sense? Tamra is focusing on soldiers right now, so she's going to be looking for soldiers, but she can also help you if you're going through a divorce, if you're having trouble with some of your kids acting bad, things like that, okay? Dar is trying to sell cards to make people happy. So literally everyone can be Dar's customers, okay? Because we want to make people happy. Abby's looking for people that uses tech, electronics. Let's face it, unless you live in the woods in a basement somewhere, you're going to use some kind of electronics. All right. Heather is dealing with travel. Almost everyone travels somewhere, even if it's local and just need a hotel room. Okay. So just shake your head if you have 5 people on your list. Dar, give me a yes or no. Tamara, give me a yes or no.
Yeah. No, but I
Okay.
will have.
Yes, get your 5 down. You've talked to 5 sometime in the last month. Jen is saying yes. Heather, do you have your 5 down? Okay. Continue to work on your 5, please, Tamra. Now, I'm going to go to the next slide, and it's kind of talking about the same thing that we are talking about. So, this is, per se, my Google Calendar. You have 12 calendars on your calendar, okay? 12 months on your calendar. Let me rephrase that. You have 12 months on your calendar, okay? So, for me, I do my business full time. It may look different for someone that does their business part-time. On my day, I know I can find at least 5 people I've either talked to, been on a platform with, talked to again, revisited, whatever. So I'm going to pick on Heather right now. So Heather, this morning, I've already been in the WhatsApp talking to people. I have been on Facebook talking to people. I've been in LinkedIn talking to people. I have not been on another platform yet. I will be later today. So I've already talked to or seen at least 5 people either on WhatsApp. I'm learning WhatsApp, people. It's strange. It's a whole different ball of wax, as they say. And LinkedIn and Facebook. So I have my 5 people. I could probably get 10 people if I needed to. I want you to get out either who uses Google Docs here? Raise your hand if you use Google Docs. Raise your hand if you use an Excel doc. Okay. I don't care what kind of doc you use, Excel or Google Doc. I like Google Doc because it talks to my phone. So I can look in Google Docs on my laptop or my phone, and it's going to be the same. I stopped using Excel because it didn't communicate. Does it start communicating now, Jen? Does it communicate with your phone? It still don't. Okay. I figure by now they would do that. I don't know why they haven't done that. So I use Google Docs. It does not matter. If you don't use any kind of doc, oh my goodness, your organization is going to be so much better. I want you, we've already did 5 days of December. All right. By the end of the day, your first goal is to go through your calendar for December 1st through the 5th and write down everyone you have talked to that's on your calendar. Okay. Now, after you do that, let's say you pick up only 5 people. And I think surely you've talked to more than one person in 5 days each day or been on a platform. Now I want you to go to where you save your chats. Dar should have one from Monday Mojo. Tamara should have one from Monday Mojo. Abby should have one from Monday Mojo. I don't think Jen and Heather was there Monday night, right? But maybe you were on some other platforms this week. Go to each one of them that you've been on that's in your saved chat from December 1st to December 5th. And write all and get in all those names. Don't write them down with a pencil. Use your Excel sheet or your Google sheet. The reason I don't want you to do with pencil and paper, I know it's going to drive you crazy if you don't do it yet, but I promise it's going to make your organization so much better, because I want you to make a column for first name, column for last name. And then I want you to make a column for how do you know these people? Did you meet them from Monday Mojo? Did you meet them from WPN? Did you meet them from, maybe they're a neighbor, maybe you met them at the grocery store. It does not matter. In that column, you will, why it's so important when you contact SpongeBob SquarePants, you can say, hey, SpongeBob, I was so excited to see you at Monday Mojo. See what I'm saying? If you didn't have that column, you would not know how you know them. Now, after how do I know column, you want to get their emails if any way possible, their phone numbers if any way possible. Now, you have to wine and dine people before you ask them for their email and phone number sometimes. You'll have to see how your conversation is going. Abby just gave me a thumbs up on that. Yes. Abby, do you have a question? Your hand's up, or did you just get it put up?
No, I did have a little extra input near the
Yes.
beginning.
Yes, go ahead.
And that is to acquire that information out of that note is to copy it, do select all, copy it and email it to yourself, and all the emails and links become live. Easier to see, to easier to grab, to do exactly what you said.
Yes, I forgot to say that. And Abby's the one that taught me that. So Abby, say that one more time, very slowly from the chat. She's talking about when you save a chat afterwards. Go ahead, Abby.
So after the chat is saved from your networking that you're doing, open that note up, select all of it, and paste it into an email to yourself. The email system will go from your email address to your email address. And therefore, all that information you need to take out is easier to see because it's all highlighted and active.
Very good. Yes, it is a lot easier because when you look at it through the save chat, it's just so jumbled up everywhere.
Yes.
It really is. So that truly does help. I will say chat is the gold of your business, guys. And I'm just as bad as everyone on here. Sometimes I don't get to it the day of because I may have 3 or 4 chats saved from different platforms. But don't ever delete them until you get all the information they gave you. Sometimes they'll give you emails. They'll give you their calendar links. They will give you their phone number sometimes. You want all of that in that Excel sheet or Google sheet, phone number, emails. Once you get to know them, you want to know their birthday, so you can send them a birthday card or just shout it out on social media. But you want all of that information because those are tools. Your email is a tool. Texting is a tool. Knowing where they are from is going to help you identify them. So it really feels like you have a connection. You were paying attention to them. Because remember, it's not about you, it's about them. They have to feel loved. Okay. So go through, because we are cleaning up now. We're at our cleanup stage, in the stage of, oh my goodness, I'm $5 million away from my goal for the year. I need to get my crap together and I need to get it done. There is no what ifs or if I get it done, right, Jen? It's when I get it done by December 23rd. And then Jen's going to reward herself. Period. Once she makes that goal, you notice I didn't say if, when she makes her goal by December 23rd, she is going to celebrate and we are going to help her celebrate. So, Dar, you have your hand up.
Yes, I was just noticing I had missed the columns of what to put into the spreadsheet.
So the way I set mine up is I put, because I know most people by their first name, not their last name. I will put their first names. The first column is their first name. And I put them in alphabetical order because you can add lines and delete lines or whatever.
Yes.
So I think Abby, for instance, is like my first to third one on my list because it starts with an AB. So
ABC.
I have her in alphabetical order. Tamara is one of my last ones because T, is on down the list. So alphabetical order, first name. Then I put a column for the last name. Then my next column is how I know them. Okay. And I put it in that order because of importance, how it's so important to me. And then email, then phone number. Okay, because I do in-person events as well, I have addresses, and then I have a column for city and a column for state and column for zip code. And the reason I do that is because if I'm going to have an event in my area and it's only in person, when I pull out from my emails, I'm not going to pull out Abby's because she's probably not going to fly in to the Dallas area for an in-person event from Canada. Now, Jen, I might pull her name out of it because she has a house and she's there sometimes in Texas. And it's only a 3 or 4 hour drive or so from where we're at. So Jen may decide, yes, I'm taking a bottle of wine and I'm going down to the event to help LaDonna out. So I have that. You may want it, you may not. I also have that address so I can send cards. I can send a gift. I can send a hello, a postcard, whatever. So those are the columns I have because that is what is important to me. I have a column for their birthday because I want to celebrate birthdays. I'm not as good as what I should be about that. I hope next year I will be better. All right, so that is why on this slide, we're talking about who qualifies to be on your list. And I'm going to tell you my list, everyone can qualify for my list because everyone needs a strategist, a coach, a mentor. I don't care how many years you've been in business, you need a mentor, a coach. I am a strategist, which is the same thing as a teacher, a mentor, a coach. We just use different names. Come on, people. It's all the same. We're teaching somebody something. But guess what? I also have coaches. I also have mentors, strategists for me to grow because things change. And you have someone here looking over your shoulder every once in a while and listening to you. They may pick up one word that needs to change in your vocabulary, or maybe how you say it or when you say it, because all of that matters when you are coaching another person, when you're speaking publicly. One thing that I knew going into speaking is I said too much. Does anyone else, can they say that? I'm still working on it, but it's a lot better. I mean, it seemed like in between each and every word I said was and I've really grown to get out of that, but I have to be very cautious. Now, another thing is I was in speech therapy forever in school till I was in high school. There's still some words I'm not good or great pronouncing, so I leave them out. But see, that's why I need a coach, because sometimes I can overcome some of that. Okay. We all need coaches. Abby needs a coach. Jen needs a coach. Heather needs coaching. Tamara needs coaching. Dar needs, we all need coaching. When we're in business 25 years from now, I've been in business now for almost 19 years in my e-commerce business, but I still need coaching because it changes and we grow and our business grows and our customers change. Okay, so is there anyone that needs help setting up their Google Sheets or their Excel sheet? I know Dar doesn't have one set up, but Abby knows how to do that, I'm sure. So Abby can help Dar, correct? Dar, got it?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Tamara, Heather, Jen?
No, I got it.
Okay, all right. So I really want you to set yourself to, and I don't know anyone's schedule for today, but I would really, when I did this crash course, and this course is a lot longer and we can do it a lot slower to learn even more, but make yourself a goal by the time you go to bed tonight is to have your sheet ready. All the rows are there. And give yourself a goal to have at least 10 people on it or 20 people on it. Even if you don't have all the information, if you looked at my sheet, some of them only have first names because I only grabbed their first name at the grocery store. Okay. They don't have a last name, but I have an email for them, but I don't have a phone number or address. Some of these I have from some of these emails that are on my list from my Google Sheet is probably 30 years old or more because I never throw them out, ever, never, ever. But just because they don't open the email this time doesn't mean they won't open it the next time. An email list is golden. I know that Jen sends out emails. I send out emails. I know Heather and Tamara sends out emails. Abby and Dar, do either one of you send out emails? I don't think I've ever seen an email come out. Okay, Abby, I don't think I'm on your email list. Why am I not on your email list? Now my heart's just broken.
Doggone it.
But that's how important it is. And I'm going to pick on
Darn it.
Tamara for a minute. She sent me her email list this morning because we're going to send out an email for her this week. It didn't have my name on it. It didn't have Abby's name on it. It didn't have Heather's name on it.
No.
So, see, this is one of the reasons I wanted to have this crash course. Everyone, I mean, in Tamara's ballpark, it could literally be anyone, even if they're not a soldier, because
agree.
you can help everyone.
Yep.
Again, Jen's is a little different, but you know what? Just because SpongeBob can't afford to invest right now doesn't mean his grandpa's not going to die tomorrow and leave him $5 million, and then he would be able to qualify. So Jen may want everyone on her list. I don't know, but it's not always no. Jen.
Okay, so I have a couple things. One, referrals, right? So
Yeah.
just because you can't doesn't mean you don't know somebody that can. So, and then you get to come in as part of the deal as somebody that brought the money. But secondly, I have a CRM. So like literally everybody is in a column in my CRM. So can I show that rather than be redundant and make a new spreadsheet?
Exactly, for sure. I just did this because majority don't have CRMs. I have a CRM. It's already built. But, you know, Tamara has a CRM, but she doesn't, we haven't built it all out yet. Abby, do you and Dar have a CRM?
Oh, I should go to my CRM. I'm so stupid. Oh my goodness.
No, we're building your CRM out now, Tamara. That's why I asked you for those emails.
I know.
Okay. So you're not you don't have to worry about it because your team is doing it for you.
We do
Okay.
have a CRM.
I'm
But
sorry,
I guess what
Abby?
I was trying to say is I used to have one as a realtor. I should have already gotten that, and I'm so
Absolutely.
silly.
Can you still get into that?
I don't know. I'm going to check and find out.
Yes, perfect. Abby, do you have a CRM?
Yes.
Does Dar
Dar
have
does.
one? Yes, Dar has one too. Okay. So you can use your CRMs. Just make sure your CRM has everything in there that you need. You know, your CRM may not have in there where you met them. I think it's very important to know that. You may not have a column that gives the city, state, and zip code separately. The reason I do that, again, is if I'm going to be in the area, say I go to Canada and I meet up with Heather that lives in Canada, maybe I want to do an in-person event while I'm there. I can pull up the zip codes around Heather or the city around Heather and to a certain radius on my CRM and invite all those people that's on my CRM. So it really depends on how much you put in your CRM, but I suggest have all of the columns we just talked about. Anything else, Jen, that you wanted to say? I'm glad you brought that up, Jen.
No, and just for me, like, so I'm SEC regulated, so I have to have those notes. So I have a notes column and it'll say, met LaDonna at a networking event in San Antonio and, talked with her for 15 minutes and this is what we discussed. So when LaDonna comes on my deal and if I'm ever audited, heaven forbid, LaDonna better spit out what I put in those notes. Yeah, I met her, at networking in San Antonio, but those are great things to have because if I'm like, I want to send LaDonna a gift, I need to jog my memory about what I can do for her. Oh, she's got grandkids. Perfect. I'm going to send her, a shirt. So those notes are helpful too, for if you are doing gift giving.
Perfect. And you know what? If you're not doing it, and it doesn't have to be elaborate, like she said, a shirt, maybe it's a gift card to McDonald's. Maybe it's, for instance, when Jen and Abby talked on my platform, I sent them a box of goodies to say thank you for speaking at my platform. There was a notepad, a pen, some snacks, some different things. It's just to say thank you for speaking at my event. From time to time, I'll send out a card thanking of you. Joe, for instance, Joe, one of our friends, doesn't really come to my platform anymore, but I got away from the platform she's on, but she's still close to my heart, and she lost her brother this week. So I had Dar create her a card thanking of you, and she's going to mail it out today or tomorrow, whenever, sometime this week, so that, again, I already had her address. I didn't have to ask for it. She's going to be surprised. It's going to be heartfelt to her, and she's going to love the card. So it's just being nice, being a giver, and it's building the relationship. Just because she doesn't come to Monday Mojo doesn't mean she'll never come or never be somewhere else that I'm going to be. So yes. So we only have a few minutes left. Are there any other questions? I want to go really quick down the line. I'm going to start with me this time so I don't forget what I was going to say. What do you have coming up this week that you can invite all of us to? In the chat, of course, I want you to put all of your information in the chat. I want you to include your birthday, please, and your address in the chat, your phone number, your email address, and I want you to put your appointment link. The reason why, I didn't have Heather's birthday for some reason, and here it is, her birthday. But when she told me that, I remembered so I could tell her happy birthday this morning, and then I shouted it out again. Again, you want to build that relationship. I don't want to lose Heather as my friend. Her and I have built a beautiful relationship. We just bonded a little more because I recognized her birthday. Put all that information in the chat, and then I want you to put in there what is coming up next that you are going to be doing or be visiting another platform. You're going to go to another event. You're going to have your own event so that maybe we might want to come too. So I'm going to tell you on Friday, Dr. Pat is having a virtual 12 to 4 Eastern time, I think it is. I know it starts, no, 12 to 4 Central time. She's having an event. Does everyone raise your hand if you do not have a ticket for that event? Tamara, you already have your ticket purchased?
Yes, ma'am.
Heather, do you already purchase your ticket? Jen, did you already purchase your ticket?
Sorry, what was the event?
Dr. Pat is having
Yes.
an event on Friday. Do you already
Yes, I
have
do.
your ticket?
I do
Okay.
have my ticket.
Okay, and Abby and Dara already has theirs, correct? I know Abby's speaking. Heather, if you want a ticket, I have a free ticket. Now, you're going to say, LaDonna, why do you have a free ticket? This is why. I'm speaking at Dr. Pat's event, and I have been so busy with my own stuff, I have not been inviting people to her event. And just being kind, that's what you should do. You should invite people because you're speaking there. So what I did is I went in this morning and I bought some tickets with my own money, and I'm going to give them away to people that I love, that I want to give to, that I enjoy being around. So Heather, I would love to friend you a ticket if you're interested. It's Friday. Even if you can't be to all of it, maybe you're there to some of it, and you will get the recording.
I actually do have a ticket.
You do have a ticket. Okay. All right. I gave one to Sherry Leopold this morning, so I have a couple more left. So I want to make sure I ask everyone. Now, on this platform, our next event is at 8 a.m. Central Time on Friday morning. It's coffee time. Last week, we had coffee time and we worked on our 30-second pitch or 30-second introduction. If you weren't there and you can be there on Friday, we're going to go over 30-second again, and then we're going to grow it to 60-second. Because what we want to do is you always want to have in your back pocket a 30-second pitch, a 1 minute, and a 2-minute pitch or introduction, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And you want to have it down like it's prayer at the dinner table. I know prayer is way more powerful. I'm just using that as a accent because it is something that should flow without you even thinking about it. Okay. Like Jen, when I want to explain this to you, Jen, when she said, I'm looking for $5 million by December 23rd, that flowed off her tongue like it was no big deal, where somebody else cackled in the background, thinking, what is she talking about, $5 million by December 23rd? She knows what she wants. She knows how she's going to get it. So it comes easily off of her tongue. So I hope that makes sense. 30-second we worked on, but we will attack it again, grow it to at least a 60-second, and then we want to get a 2-minute. So we're building those introductions for you and your products. A lot of times we forget that and we're still saying, well, all right then. Nope, that's not in a 30-second, 60-second, or 2-minute pitch. It's just getting it down, and it's you and it's smooth. So that's Friday at 8 a.m. Central. Dr. Pat's is on Friday, 12 o'clock Central, I think till 4. So yes, if you have any other questions before we go, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and then let's take a screenshot, please. Dar, you going to click that for us, please? You got it? Wait a minute. I don't think she has it yet. All right. Nope. She got her hand up. All right. Again. All right. I hope she made me look skinnier and younger.
I know, right? Make sure my hair looks good.
So everyone that purchased a ticket will get a recording. Thank you for purchasing the ticket and being here, because I feel like you learn so much more when you're here in person than you do by watching.
I
Just
agree.
watching. And sometimes I don't go back and watch. I just don't have it curved out in my day to do that. All right. Dar, you have a question? You're on mute, Dar. Sorry.
What was the other thing you wanted? Birthday, phone number,
Address.
address? Yeah. Oh, address.
Yes. All right. Sorry, the dog is barking. The means of being home, right?
Yes.
All right, Dar, are you done so we can save the chat, my love?
Almost.
Okay. Does everyone else have their address and birthday in there?
I think so.
Jen's working on hers. I'm seeing a street address, but no country, no city, no state.
Oh, I didn't put my address in there. Well,
Yes. That way you can go ahead and get these on there. Oh, I guess I'll put my address on there. And you know what? I have a birthday coming up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Happy
I'm going
birthday.
to turn 21 on the 26th.
really? Yours is the 26th of December?
Yes.
Mine's the
You get ripped
30th.
off?
Do what?
Mine
You
is
get
the
ripped off?
30th.
Oh,
And what did you say, Dar?
I said, what did I say?
I don't
I'm sorry.
Oh, do you get ripped off?
I did as a child, and my husband knew that. So every year since I've known him, he makes a big deal out of my birthday. We go to dinner, we go to lunch, we go to a nice place usually, or a place we've never been to, and we celebrate. It doesn't matter that we were together on the 24th and the 25th, and we do it all out. And I tell them every year, we don't have to do that. But every year, Daddy does it. Big Daddy does it. And my girls expect him to. So we
Quit
always
saying
do
that
it.
to him.
And
Quit.
we,
You
and we-
deserve that.
yes, that's what he says. And we have a grandson that I share my birthday with because his is 2 days later.
Aw.
Yes. So we have
And
birthday
everybody
dinner
deserves it.
together. Yes, me and Tai Tai.
Everybody deserves
He's
it.
almost 16 and I still call him Tai Tai. He just grins when I say that, but he's still Tai Tai to me. So
You'll always be your tie.
that's right. I have a Seth, a Tai Tai, an Arian, and a Bri. So, it is what it is.
Right.
All right, my loves. I hope to see all of you on Friday. Friday morning and Friday afternoon, I hope. So see you then. Bye-bye now.
Bye, guys.
Big hugs, everybody.
Boo Boo says hi.
I'm going to check out our tree rider.
There you go.